What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Man, the fight last night was a pretty good fight, man. Kind of like a sparring match, if you ask my opinion. To me, Crawford pretty much after maybe the second round, pretty much dominated the fight. If you ask my opinion, man. He controlled him with the jab and his movement. He kept his hands up good. Towards the later rounds, he was catching him with big uppercuts, especially in the 12th. Crawford just showed that he really just outclassed the guy, and I said that's why I wasn't excited about this fight. Not really. The guy only had 9 professional fights. I don't care how many amateur fights you had. People got to remember, Lomachenko came over here cocky like that and got beat by Salido early in his career. So the amateurs, yeah, that is a gauge on who a guy might end up being when he get to the professionals. But once you lead an amateur and be in the pros for a few years, I mean, you will realize, you fighting 12-round fights now, with elite level. And once you get to this level, you got elite level fighters up here. You dealing with a guy, Terrence Crawford, who had 40 professional fights against, and the last maybe 10, 8, 9 years been against the elite competition in every division, 130, 135, 140, 140, all the way up. He been fighting the best guys in these divisions and beating them. What made anybody think a guy with 9 fights got any chance in this ring? I just didn't. I just couldn't see it. I mean, that's why I wasn't excited about the fight to begin with. This guy got 9 professional fights. The rest, all that was leading up to the fight was them trying to put some hype around the fight because there ain't no way this guy was gonna win that fight unless somehow he caught Bud with a lucky punch, and Bud is too technically sound for something like that to happen. Especially at this point in his career, he got bigger fish to fry. He got the big Canelo fight on deck. So where in the world he gonna trick that money off losing a fight to a guy with 9 professional fights? I just didn't see it. That's why I fell asleep last night. Not because the fight was boring, but because there was no doubt in my mind that this dude did not have a chance to win that fight. And you got to give Madrimov respect. He went 12 hard rounds. He did better than Earl did in the fight as far as avoiding big punches. And had a much better fight plan. This is why I go back to Derrick James in the fight with Spence. I just think he let Earl completely down. I don't even know if it's on, and what's going on after the fact wasn't on purpose. Who knows? You know what I mean? But I would say this: Crawford is. I mean, this fight don't prove nothing to me. He been the guy, but this fight don't prove it. This don't do nothing to me for his resume outside of getting him that belt. But it wasn't nothing he learned fighting this dude. This fight right here would not make him any better, any worse. This guy was a good amateur, a great amateur fighter who better slow down in the pros, because it ain't a good thing doing like Lomachenko did, coming out here young in your career, calling out guys that you ain't ready to fight yet. I mean, you're just not smart business to me. I mean, he should have never took this fight, if you ask my opinion. This gonna stay on his record. Now, did he gain valuable experience? Yes, but at the same time, you could have got some experience without getting beat up and getting his L. I just think this was way too fast for him. That's why Crawford jumped at this fight. He knew anyway the L don't do with 9 fights was gonna beat him. But I'm happy Crawford got the win. He did his thing as usual. With that lead right hand, that's his best punch. That the right jab, which is really a straight right. But I'm proud of Bud. Good fight. And Madrimov did a good job. He lasted all 12 rounds. And hey man, back to the drawing board for him. And we'll see what's next for Bud. More likely it's the fight with Canelo. But it'll probably be a couple of months before we find out what's really going on. But congratulations to both fighters. And that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like or subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.